Gridania smelled like pine, pollen, and unspoken rules. The light filtered through the leaves like it had tenure. I'd barely taken 2 steps through the gate before the world froze. A flicker, a glitch, and then that dreadful chime I was learning to fear. System update detected. Recalibrating adventurer parameters. Please remain still while your incompetence is cataloged. Oh no, not again. The screen went black, the air buzzed, and Lahabrea's smug tone rolled through the static like an email with attachments I didn't want to open. System update, version 1.0. The Socialization Mandate. Patch summary. Due to recent performance irregularities, the Department of Catastrophe has implemented mandatory behavioral corrections to ensure optimal adventurer efficiency. 1. Interaction Protocol. All individuals highlighted with green name indicators are now classified as socially relevant entities. SREs. Failure to engage in conversation with any SRE will trigger an immediate wardrobe implosion affecting 1 random piece of equipped gear. Imploded gear cannot be re-equipped, repaired, or worn unless crafted or found in dungeons. 2. Crafting Compliance. All crafting and gathering disciplines must be learned within each city region before departure. Adventurer must complete every recipe in the crafting log as soon as she has all professions learned and the ability to acquire necessary materials. Materials may only be acquired through gathering, monster drops, dungeon chests, or limited vendor exception clauses. See Article 3.1. There are items that cannot be farmed or crafted without the use of vendors. 3. Economic restrictions. Selling is permissible. Buying is not, except when dictated by Material Exception Clause 3.1. Violation will trigger an audit and possible pocket dimension confiscation of all guild currently held. 4. Quest and region containment. You may not leave a city, state, or regional boundary until all available quests, side missions, and social interactions have been completed. Attempted departure will result in automatic teleportation to the nearest administrative checkpoint. Persistent violations will prompt mandatory enlightenment via paperwork. Reminder, failure to comply will be logged permanently on your adventurer record under Behavioral Hazard, Reluctant Participant. The light blinked back on, and I was still standing exactly where I'd been before, in front of the gate, staring at a guard who looked like he was regretting every career choice that had led him to me. You all right there, miss? You've been staring through me for the better part of a minute. He sounded cautious, the tone you use for people who might spontaneously combust. My brain, meanwhile, was trying to reboot its sense of dignity. Sorry, I just had a system update. Minor divine interference, nothing fatal. Right, well, try not to do it in traffic. He watched me like I was a particularly unstable alchemy experiment. I glanced toward the trees beyond the gate. Sunlight, freedom, certain death via dress code violation. Out of curiosity, what happens if I walk out there? What happens is you turn right back around. Orders from above. No unregistered adventurers beyond the gate. Consider it a safety feature. You're welcome. Lahabrea said. I'm going to develop a rash from all this divine oversight. Ulta looks at me. Look, miss, if you're feeling lost, go speak with Bertennant over there. He'll set you straight. Bertennant, the man with the glowing quest marker and the patience of a saint on probation. Fine. If it kept my clothes intact, I'd play along. Thank you. I'll go get properly processed. Good, and try not to zone out again. You're making the chocobos nervous. I nodded, adjusted my boots, still present, thanked the 12, and stepped past him, tail flicking in quiet defiance. Somewhere above, I swore I heard Lahabrea scribble compliance achieved on a clipboard. I stepped back from Ulta, trying to look like someone who hadn't just been yelled at by both God and gate security. The square unfolded before me. Wood, moss, and a single man who radiated tutorial energy. His name glowed faintly green, which meant I had to talk to him or risk spontaneous nudity. He noticed me approaching and sighed like a man who'd already failed at 3 customer service surveys today. Another green adventurer, huh? Thought as much. We can't have strangers wander in Gridania unchecked and untested. His tone had the warmth of someone reciting policy for the 50th time. He gestured toward the massive wooden building behind him, all light, chatter, and looming administrative judgment. Before you rush off pestering every second citizen for work, best you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. Speak with Mother Mion inside, and she'll take you in hand. Take me in hand or take me apart? Depends how you behave. I managed a polite nod, the universal sign for I'll pretend to comply until you stop looking at me. Behind him the canopy shimmered in afternoon light, like hope wrapped in red tape. Lahabrea, looking down upon me from wherever he's at. Proceed with orientation. Your compliance rate is improving. Glad one of us is enjoying it. And with that, I took my first official steps as Gridania's newest, least voluntary employee of the Department of Catastrophe.